Now, it could be the discovery of the year for fans of William Shakespeare, the church in London where he prayed. Shakespeare lived in Shoreditch for many years, and it's thought his local church has been demolished. But a church that's still standing could hold the key to a different ending to the tale. Catherine Carpenter explains all.
You don't get too claustrophobic, do you?
A little bit.
Are you going to freak out if you see human bones?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Come on.
It's certainly spooky, but the crypt beneath St Leonard's Church could hold the key to an important historical find. When the current building was erected in the 18th century, most people assumed the Norman church where Shakespeare worshipped had been completely destroyed. But not Reverend Turp. He's convinced the original building remains almost intact underground and was merely built over. He says the clues are in the crypt.
This is the tomb of a Hungarian princess. It dates from the 1600s, but if you look down, you can see that you could at one time have walked down and walked into that space, which tells you that the original levels of this church are much, much lower than what you now see.
And you really believe that Shakespeare's church, almost in its entirety, is below where we're standing?
Yes, I'm sure of it now.
The font, the tomb?
The whole lot.
It would take vast amounts of funding and determination to discover if Shakespeare's church really does exist almost untouched beneath this site. But if it does, it would bring tourists and their money to a very poor parish. And some say in terms of Shakespearean interest, Shoreditch could rival Stratford-upon-Avon.
There is no other building potentially of this scale and importance that has undoubted connection with Shakespeare, where he prayed, where his family were baptised, where they were buried. He lived probably just across the road, so this is really significant.
The bones of the actors who first performed Shakespeare are still under that church. This is where he worked, this is where he cut his teeth and created the plays that survive today.
Death that hath sucked the honey of thy breath hath had no power yet upon thy beauty.
Many believe the death of Romeo and Juliet in a vault could be just one of the scenes inspired by the original St Leonard's crypt. Reverend Turp hopes one day it will yield up all its secrets, revealing what really lies beneath. Catherine Carpenter, BBC London News.
Very good news for that church if it's true. Peter is at